using Dickens' own words, a guide to hackney coaches. Now, we may need a little help, so a quick test before we begin. When I say hackney, you say coach. Hackney! Hackney! Excellent! Since 1826, hackney coaches or cabs have been licensed to operate across England.
Get on with it!
Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes!
I said, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes!
Excellent! Part 1, hailing a hackney cab. Position! It's a typical day in city Brook. One coach stands and a hackney coach stand.
Panels are ornamented with a coat of arms.
A faded coach bar. The majority of the wheels are green.
Horses stand and coaches without straw.
The coachman himself is in the watering house.
The walks around with his hands in his pockets as far as they can possibly go. He's dancing a double shuffle to keep his feet warm.
Burn loose! Burn loose! Everybody come burn loose!
The service girl with pink ribbons and a fire hostage suddenly opens the street door. 4 small children run forward screaming,
Hey!
with all their might and main. The coachman darts past, sees the horses on their respective riders, and runs the horses and the coach too round the house.
Walk on!
So you see, ladies and gentlemen, it is simply hailing a cab requires decorum, restraint, control.
Requires a really loud voice. Let's hear you, ladies and gentlemen.
After 3, everyone wave your hands in the air and shout coach, and we'll show you part 2 of our guide, the pitfalls of travelling by coach.
Dun, dun, dun.
So are you ready? 1, 2, 3,
Part 2, in Rochester High Street. The day is fine, but he's considerable. A gentleman. It's not my turn. It's his.
No, get someone from the audience to do it.
No. You do it. And next time, please, just do as you're told. A gentleman. We'll call him Mr. Smith. Has walked down to Shake side on the High Street.
Mr. Cut Pretty Ball.
Horribly dusty.
It's getting late. By the most extraordinary good fortune, the Southwest coach is waiting.
Into which the old man gets.
Hi, ladies. Stand up here. Watch for now, relaxing.
There were no signs of moving.
The gentleman checks his watch for the 6th time. Coachman, are you going or not?
All the gentlemen, with his head half of his body out to the coach window.
Directly, sir.
Says the coachman, as much unlike a gentleman in a hurry as possible.
5 minutes more of that. Can we get on with it? The coachman is loud and unreliable. We get it.
Alright, so get your bloomers in a twist. Part 3, travelling with infants. Now for this section I will require a volunteer.
You, sir. Would you please step forward? Thank you, sir.
Lovely. Now sir, imagine yourself in a position not unlike Mr. Smith. It's hot, dusty, you're tired and your feet hurt. You manage to secure yourself a cab. You wait patiently for the cab to set off.
Perhaps one of the horses has broken wings. Mother and infant upon your fellow passengers. The child is an affectionate and amiable infant.
She's a pretty little thing. She smiles at you.
You smile back, secretly thinking,
Oh no! Why did I get stuck next to a baby? But the child, only wanting to be friends, screams to embrace you.
says the mother, restraining his catch with the darling.
Once satisfied that you are not her parent, she endeavours to attract your attention by wiping her dirty, snotty hands all over your jumper.
By singing tunelessly into your ear, and goes towards you with her mother's parasol. Shall I, ladies and gentlemen?
And other nameless and dubious. Thank you, sir. You may return to your friend. That concludes Dickens' Guide to Hackney Coaches. Thank you very much for listening, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately that's all we have for you today, but This is the Brook Youth Theatre and Play on Words Theatre. We're going to end with a song. Join in if you know the words.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy over the love of you. It would be a stylish marriage. I can't afford the carriage. But you're asleep on the seat of a bicycle made for two. Mr. Dickens, what shall we say to you? You're amazing. Everyone says it's true. We would be nothing but wretches without your favourite sketches. You showed the strides of everyday life that you had in a laugh or two. Mr. Dickens, tell us your story too. You're well famous, everyone's heard of you. We've come for your death.